100 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, the Negro is still not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still badly crippled by the manacles of segregation, by the chains of discrimination. America has given the Negro a bad check, a check which has come back marked insufficient funds. But we refuse to believe that the Bank of Justice is bankrupt. Now is the time to make real promises of democracy. Now is the time to rise from the dark and desolate valleys of segregation to the sunlit path of racial justice. Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksands of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. In the process of gaining our rightful place, we must not be guilty of wrongful deeds. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking the cup of bitterness and hatred. There are those who are asking the devoutness of civil rights, when will you be satisfied? We are not satisfied. We are not satisfied, and we will not be until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with the new meaning, my country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrimage pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring, and if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. When we allow freedom to ring, when we let it ring from every city and every hamlet, from every state and every city, when we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, good God Almighty, we are free at last. I say to you today, my friends, even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of God's creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.